Mayor Jim Kenney is apologizing after a photo surfaced on social media showing him dining indoors in Maryland this weekend. This photo, showing Kenney seated at a table, made the rounds on social media. Some criticized the mayor for dining indoors while Philadelphia restaurants are still prohibited from allowing customers inside.
Democratic leaders getting slammed for not following their own coronavirus restrictions.
I made a bad mistake. Instead of sitting down, I should have stood up and walked back, got in my car, and drove back.
The last thing that Mayor Lightfoot wanted to talk about today was getting a haircut, and she didn't do a whole lot of talking about it, but she certainly didn't apologize for it either. But a photo that surfaced on social media showing the mayor after getting a trim has some asking, what about me? The mayor was asked at least twice about the haircut this afternoon.
I'm out in the public eye, and you know, I'm a person who I take my personal hygiene very seriously. As I said, I felt like I needed to have a haircut.
Just hours after Los Angeles County Supervisor Sheila Kuehl voted to ban outdoor dining at LA County's 31,000 restaurants over COVID-19 safety concerns, she visited a restaurant in Santa Monica where she dined outdoors.
What we confirmed is that just hours after she made those statements last Tuesday and hours after she made that vote, she came right behind us to where we're standing right now and dined outdoors at Il Forno here in Santa Monica. It's an Italian restaurant that's one of her favorites, not too far away from her house, which completely violated and went against every single thing that she said during the board meeting when she described outdoor dining as too dangerous.
Mayor of Austin, Texas, now apologizing for telling people to stay home and stop the spread in a video that he posted from his hotel in Mexico.
Watch Mayor Steve Adler, the mayor of Austin, Texas, watch his plea to the public from a few weeks ago.
We need to, stay home if you can. Do everything you can to try to keep the numbers down. This is not the time to relax. We may have to close things down if we're not careful.
You noticed the ceiling was showing? Well, perhaps Adler had the camera tilted up so people couldn't see sand and palm trees.
It is now my distinct pleasure to present the 2020 International Emmy Founders Award to Governor Andrew Cuomo.
We acknowledge it might sound a little crazy that Andrew Cuomo is getting an Emmy.
It's disrespectful of people not to wear masks.
They said this was like a hug that we're receiving in a time of grief.
Nancy Pelosi is under fire today after surveillance video shows her at a hair salon getting a blowout and not wearing a face mask.
As it turns out, it was a setup, so I take responsibility for falling for a setup.